Stephen King is one of the most productive authors of all time, who also happens to feed Hollywood with ideas on a regular basis. Of his more than 50 novels and short stories, the majority has been adapted to the screen. Among these adaptations are masterpieces like The Shawshank Redemption, Misery, or Stand By Me.
You guys want to go see a dead body?
After a very long time, Hollywood now finally decided to take on King's biggest epic, The Dark Tower. This video will give you the most important bits of information regarding King's fantasy series. The film is set to hit the theaters in February 2017.
That's nice.
What is it all about?
The man in black fled across the desert and the gunslinger followed.
That is the intro to Stephen King's The Dark Tower. In 8 books, King tells the story of the last gunslinger Roland, who embarks on a quest to find the Dark Tower alongside his destined allies, in order to save the multiverse. The sinister Crimson King means to destroy it all, and only if Roland and his allies reach the Dark Tower in time are they able to prevent the destruction of the universe. What is the Dark Tower? The Dark Tower is the center of the multiverse. Just imagine multiple parallel dimensions. The tower connects all these verses with one another. If the tower is destroyed, everything that binds these universes is destroyed with it. Where does the story take place? The main plot of King's books takes place in Midworld, which has already suffered from the activities of the Crimson King. Roland's world is a half-medieval, half-western-like world in which magic and science coexist. Simultaneously, secret doors enable people to travel between different worlds. Thus, some of Roland's people manage to make their way from our world into his. What is the Fellowship? Roland Deschain is the leader of this community. He's the last surviving gunslinger, and it is his duty to reach the Dark Tower. Among his allies are 3 people from our world, to be more specific, from New York. These are the former drug addict Eddie Dean, Susanna, who has a multiple personality disorder, and the young Jake Chambers, who are the villains. The Crimson King is the main antagonist in the world of the Dark Tower. As such, he means to tear down the tower in order to destroy the multiverse. His henchman is Randall Flagg, the so-called Man in Black. He's the one who tries to prevent Roland and his fellowship to reach the tower. So many kings. Several original King characters and places, which are known to Stephen King readers, appear throughout the story. The sinister Randall Flagg already appeared in novels like The Stand and The Eyes of the Dragon. The Crimson King is mentioned in the novel Insomnia. Another interesting fun fact is the fact that psychic abilities in the Dark Tower are referred to as the Touch, which is very reminiscent of The Shining. Similar to the little Danny, Jake has the ability to connect with people telepathically in the Dark Tower. The Dark Tower as a movie. Plans to adapt King's fantasy epic have existed since 2007. Back then, Lost creator and Star Wars Episode 7 director J.J. Abrams intended to bring Roland's story to the big screen. In 2009, however, Abrams dropped out. The project was then handed over to Ron Howard, who had been associated with the project until 2015. According to rumors, Liam Neeson was meant to play Roland, and Breaking Bad star Aaron Paul was chosen to portray Eddie Dean.
Yeah, bitch!
But rumors schmoomers, nothing came to fruition. The project eventually made its way to Nikolaj Arcel, a Danish director who had been known for his film A Royal Affair. The cast. Idris Elba will portray the gunslinger Roland in the film, while Academy Award winner Matthew McConaughey will play the Man in Black, Randall Flagg, whose film version will be called Paddock. Another confirmed actor is the young Tom Taylor, who will portray Jake Chambers. As of now, he has been the only member of the Fellowship to be confirmed for the film. Book versus film. Now it's getting complicated. According to the director Arcel and King himself, The Dark Tower will act as a sequel to the books. In May 2016, King posted a picture of the Horn of Eld on Twitter. Fans of the books know that Roland will be in possession of the horn by the end of the series. Fans also know that the story ends the same way it started, with the sentence,
"The man in black fled across the desert and the gunslinger followed."
But even if the Dark Tower is technically a sequel of the books, it will simultaneously be an adaptation of the source material. The leaked trailer revealed that the third novel of the series acted as basis for the film. The Wastelands tells the story of Jake and how he makes his way through the midworld. Thus, it is possible that Roland will not be in the foreground in the first film version, but instead the film will focus on the young Jake. The Dark Tower series. The movie hasn't even hit the theaters yet, but a series has already been confirmed as well, which will mainly cover the plot of the fourth book. The book deals with the backstory of Roland, so pretty much a prequel to the film. What do you think of The Dark Tower? Are you a fan of the books? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you'd like to learn more about Spider-Man Homecoming or the cast of Avengers Infinity War, then check out these videos.